What's up, West Coast Swing fans? My name is Brian B.
And I'm Miss Megan.
And in this video, we're gonna bring you a very advanced pattern for West Coast Swing sent in by one of our subscribers. We're gonna break this thing down. We're gonna show you the full version first, and we're gonna break it down piece by piece so you'll understand each of the elements, leaders, and followers. And really, you're gonna end up with about 5 or 6 different options. But let's look at the whole thing first. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. But if you know our videos, we have to break it down piece by piece so it's very, very leadable. So this is a reverse whip from a handshake hold. I call this a kissing whip, and you'll see why in a second. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we come out 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's the easiest version of it. It's basic whip footwork for the leaders, reverse whip footwork for the followers. Let's do that one more time. We lead 1, 2, I lead Megan slightly towards me, forward on her left foot. I rotate this hand around for 3 and 4. 3 and 4, I step into my closed position over her shoulder. This is the kissing part. Slowly I rotate a 5, a 6, anchor 7, and 8. Let's look at it once from the other side, then we're gonna ramp it up a little bit. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, a 5, 6, 7, and 8. There's no acceleration in that from the leader's perspective. Let's look at the second version of it, where we're just gonna add a double outside turn on the end. Same hand hold, same move. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. At this point, I'm not bringing the hand down. I'm gonna rotate it over her head. 7 and 8. Let's do that one more time, then I'm gonna have Megan break down the footwork, because that footwork's gonna be important for the final version of the move. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you could talk about that outside turn, because that's gonna be relevant to the next part.
All right, so followers, we're gonna go from the top. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have our slow turn for 5, 6. Now, this is still gonna be our anchor steps, but we're gonna turn around in it. We're gonna close our feet, step, and then turn and step back. So if I did that again, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Now we're gonna close for 7 and back on 8.
Beautiful. So that is the footwork for the double outside turn. So that's what's going on in this single hand version, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But now we're gonna ramp it up and add wrist clips. That's always tough to say on camera, wrist clips. So this is what it looks like, then we'll break down the wrist clip part. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So what's going on with the wrist clip? Well, first of all, I pick up this hand in the transition, right? But let's just talk about this and what do we call this, Miss Megan? Baby steps. So right hand over my hand, fingers are going the direction I'm turning my partner. I'm gonna ask for this hand underneath. This right hand is doing the turning. This left hand is doing the clipping. So what happens is it accelerates, we put it on the wrist, and we re-grab on the other side. The right hand accelerates, and the left hand catches up. Right hand goes first, the left hand catches up. That's what's going on in the clip, right? That happens, and we'll do this both different directions. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That happens in the clip. Let's look at it from the other side, then we'll give you a slower breakdown. So I can pick up this hand here, or I can ask for it in transition. I like to ask for it in transition. It's a little bit more advanced. So as I lead my reverse whip, 1, 2, I ask for that hand. We turn around 3 and 4. Now I have to make sure Megan's prepped forward on that right foot, so it is a little bit awkward. I tend to keep this left hand just kind of tucked here, because I want her to be forward on the right foot. We turn 5, 6, 5, 6. At this point, this hand is out in front, which is why we practiced this with the right hand the first time. Now the left hand catches up on the 7 and 8, 7 and 8, and there's our wrist clip. Let's look at it one more time from this side. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That is version number 3-ish. Now let's get into the over rotation. We're gonna do that from this side. Same thing, again, you have to master this version of it before you can get to the over rotation, at least in a lead and follow setting. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So what's happening here is we've already mastered the wrist clips from our kissing whip, if you will. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. We have the wrist clip 7, and 8. But what's going to happen is I'm going to keep rotating these hands around for Megan. I'm going to step with her for 1. We replace 2. I roll her into a skater's position. 3 and 4, and then I anchor out 5 and 6. Let's look at that from the reverse side. We have 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And this right hand is continuing the energy. Megan's feeling the energy as I close her feet. And for 1, I replace for 2. She's prepped on that left foot. I roll the left hand in and just let this hand drift up for a triple step, anchor, step. So Miss Megan, what are you feeling at the end of that to know to over rotate? What are you feeling out of these hands?
So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. As I'm landing on 8, the arms keep swinging through, which means that I don't stop until I get to the end of the connection.
So you're filling out much the same way in a sugar push, right? Megan's going to come forward until she gets to a connection. She's going to go away. We teach in an advanced way that there's a third connection that's rotational. And if I were to set Megan spinning, she's going to spin until she runs out of space. So because I've set that rotational energy, she's going to keep rotating until my hands stop. And I do have to give her a stop. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2. Now right here, leaders, I want you to lead her onto her second foot in a prepped position for count 2. Left hand drifts up. 3 and 4, anchor 5 and 6. Now, if you like moves like that and you're a little bit of a West Coast Swing move junkie like I am, you'll want to try our website, westcoastswingonline.com. You can get a 14-day trial right here. We have all of the patterns of West Coast Swing from beginner, intermediate, advanced, and pro level moves, all that cool stuff you see on the internet. You can break them down. They're broken down level by level. It has a cool favorites function to save your favorite ones, a little grayed out area to show the ones that you've already practiced and watched. You can try that right here.